I know after the fight, got a chance to talk to him a little bit, and he was giving you a lot of credit for being a tough guy, a really good fighter. And I know maybe like a few weeks after the fight or so, he was just like he wants to see you fight Brian Norman. He was just like that'll be like a really great fight. Is that a guy that you're like looking for, or is there like other guy that 147 where you're just like, yeah, let me see if I get this guy?
In my career, what's the toughest for me? It was like inactivity. I always remember that 2 years with Virgil. Then it was like I got fight with Maestria, and after Maestria, I got to 1 year layoff again, and then the fight with Ennis. If you want to be successful in the sport, you have to be active, and I want to be active. That's the thing. I'm not injured. I'm not this and that. I want just fight, but I can't get fights because I don't know of recognition of the name or some other stuff. I was just lost. I want to do my job, and I'm healthy and I'm training every single day. I'm pushing myself. Most of the time when I go to the fights, I'm overtrained. I don't feel good because I train so much, so hard. I want to leave everything in the gym, but that's not a good thing. That's what I learned. I knew this can happen for me because I'm not the guy where you need to push. It's I need coach to pull me back sometimes, because I think I do too much. So I'll fight anybody, but I don't know. I just want to be active. It's like I know I took a step back, and it's not I'm going to fight for a title straight away. So that's what I took this fight in Lithuania, and we'll see what's next.
Do you think, do you even look at a guy like Brian Norman, or is it kind of hard to look at him just from the standpoint of he's fighting Devin Haney? So maybe it's just like Devin might beat him, so it doesn't really make sense to talk about Brian Norman. Like, how do you kind of view that?
I don't know. I'll fight like anybody. Brian Ormer or Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia or I don't know who's more. Conor Benn, who it's like who wants to fight? I'll fight. Like I'm easy to find. Just make a call and I'll go to fight. Of course, everything has to make sense. But I sparred, a lot of tough guys. Even Devin Haney, I sparred with Devin Haney.
Hmm.
So it's not an issue for me.
So who do you kind of have winning that fight between Brian Norman and Devin Haney?
I don't know because I've the last fight, Ryan Garcia, when he dropped him, and then when he fought Jose Ramirez,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I don't have prediction for that fight.
You just said that you took a step back with your fight against Stanionis, but in the ring rankings, you're still ranked number two as the second best welterweight. Brian Norman is number one, and all the other champions are like behind you, like Rolly, Mario Barrios, like all of these guys are kind of behind you. So, even though you're saying that you took a step back, the ball's still kind of in your court to a certain extent where you could still like call like certain guys out and get like big time matchups. Like, is there a certain guy that you're just like, I want to fight this guy? Do you want to shoot for a champion like Barrios, or are you just like, let me go like a little slower and maybe fight like a Giovanni Santillan, Alexis Rocha? Like, what's the route that you want to take?
No, no, I don't want to get like easy fights. I want like to go straight. Like Mario Barrios will be the best, WBC title and fighting him. That's my dream. I want to get that belt, and I would fight him like anytime, if they will offer me. And of course, WBA want to get that back. So we'll see what's going on, what they will offer. I'm going to have a call upcoming week with my team, and we'll see where we are going.
Do you think highly of Mario Barrios, and do you think that he beat Manny Pacquiao when they fought a couple weeks ago, a month ago, something like
Yeah, yeah, like a month ago. Honestly, I haven't seen the fight. I saw only on Twitter. Sometimes I go. I like Twitter because X now, so because
that?
all the news is over there. In Europe we don't have X and Twitter. They are
Mhm.
not using it. But if I want to see some news about fighting or other stuff, I go to X.
Yeah.
So I saw that it was like close fight. Somebody gave Manny, somebody gave Mario Barrios, but before the fight. I told like I'm very bad at predictions. I was thinking in my mind that Manny Pacquiao. how many years he haven't fought? How old is he?
47 now, I believe,
Exactly. It's like
or 43, something like that. I don't know.
Mario Barrios should win easy.
Yeah.
It's like normal, it's the age and everything. I know he's tough, he has experience, everything, but the father time catches up.
Yeah. Do you look at Manny Pacquiao and you're just like, because he just announced that he's going to fight again in January. Do you kind of look at him and you're just like, well, I know he's a little bit older, but he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
He's a legend. He is in my weight class. You know what? If I can get a Manny Pacquiao fight, I'm down for it.
it doesn't make sense for him, for me makes sense, but for him, no. I think he's going to fight Rolly.
Mhm.
I think so, it makes sense for both of them. We'll see. It's you never know. Somebody gets injured and they call me, and then I'll jump on the plane and go do some sprints, and I'll be ready.
I just want to kind of circle back real quick to what you just said about like sometimes you feel like you might be like overtraining a little bit because you just have like some of the worst luck in the world. But does it kind of make you look at your team a little bit and say, not to be like harsh, but like,
Yeah.
sometimes you guys probably need to like save me from myself. You guys know I'm going 100 miles an hour like 6 months straight. Like sometimes I need somebody to be like, yo, chill out today. Like, do you kind of look at them and try to tell them that?
Yeah, yeah. I have also, master's degree in sports training, so
Yeah.
now I know my body, and now I think I'm old enough to understand what I need to do. It's like sometimes, when you are younger, you take day off and you panic. I took day off and I haven't trained. I'm like, somebody's training,
Yeah,
these things. But now I know if I'll go to the training, I never go to training just to easy train. I always go and do my maximum. I have to go to training. It's like, honestly, I think day before, if I have hard training, I think about training, what I need to do, how much I need to push. I always try to go to more than a limit, what I can, do.
yeah,
So I understand. So that's why even I took this fight in Lithuania, because I told I love my fans. Everybody came, show support, and I needed this fight because it was a lot. It was the fight, the fit, and the kid. It's like a lot of stress even before the waiting. I was like, my mind was just crazy, and I was getting crazy, and I hated the sport. I love it and I hate it. But
yeah,
at some point I was like, I don't know what I want to do. It's like it's just my nerves, my mentality, not mentality, just like how I felt. Like I was just frustrated of everything. I was angry about everything. I hated everything, and I didn't. I'm like happy man. I'm not like that, angry guy. So that's I needed to fix my head first, to be with myself, take little bit time off, think about my future. Now guess what? I'm back.